blah, blah, blah. This week we've got IKEA Cooking, Shark Race, and Alarm Nightmare. Take it away, Tiffany. Fuck.
It's always a nightmare when my alarm goes off, so I get it.
That's true.
Oh, beep, beep. Yeah, so for our first story, IKEA had this really cool concept come out where they have these sheets. It has like these illustrations on it, and then you actually put your ingredients on it, and then you roll it up, and then you mix it, and then you cook it, and then you have a meal.
So it's like the way you build furniture, but just replace the furniture pieces for food pieces?
Yeah.
Kinda, because you don't really place it on a mat when you're building.
Oh, you literally place it on a mat here? Oh.
You place it on a mat and you roll it up and you shake it and then food comes out?
And you light
What's
it
the
up.
difference between the
Smoke
paper and a mixing bowl?
Well, this one is pretty, so here, I'll show you
Hey,
guys.
I gotta see this because it sounds like garbage to me.
So it looks like this. It's called Cook This Page.
Okay.
And so they have this like
Oh, that's
parchment
cool.
paper with food safe color ink.
Okay.
That's so cool.
You place like all your ingredients and they tell you exactly what to put, and then
That's for me, because
That's not
I'm
enough ravioli.
stupid when I fucking cook.
me too. That's why when I saw this, I'm like,
Oh, you both can use this and start cooking now.
yeah.
It cooks in the paper?
I don't think they deliver to the US, so I can't cook yet.
But it's IKEA, it's worldwide.
Dude, that looks so funny. It honestly looks like you just got a paper bag and you threw food in it and you went.
Okay, fucking chef, not everyone is good like you, okay? I suck. I need that.
I need that. I suck.
Little child, know your future. It's gonna be terrible.
So then you just buy the ingredients and then you just assemble it like that on the paper?
Yeah, and so they're saying that all of these recipes they're using the IKEA food. Other
Oh.
Oh, you could buy the ingredients at IKEA.
yeah.
I don't care.
Like
Ooh,
this.
that looks great.
Are you talking shit?
No, it does. This looks great.
I can make the baby do that, look, and then they count their fucking shrimp.
Are those shrimp?
That's crawfish, no?
It's baby
Dude,
shrimp.
that's tedious as fuck.
I'll never learn to cook, so I'm like, here, you do it, baby.
Everyone around you could cook.
Ooh, he's gonna like pick his.
Look at that.
What are those red things? Tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
What the hell are those black things on the right?
Olives, I think.
Wow, your odds are banging.
I personally think this is stupid as fuck, but I can see why a lot of people would need it.
Jill needs it.
So
I
for
need
the-
it fucking right here.
You know what you have? You can just go on YouTube and actually cook some real shit. It's so
This
easy.
makes it fun. So like, I think people like me, where we are just, we don't think anything about the kitchen is anywhere fun at all. Like, I don't want to step foot in the kitchen. It's like a nightmare zone for me.
Why?
It's like a nightmare zone for me.
You just have nightmares? She walks in.
Yeah, fuck that. Like the refrigerator is a monster in my eyes. Like it's the worst.
You're alone. I can't.
Fucking funny.
Yeah. So anyways. So then when they make it fun like this, like I think I'm down. I'm down to do something like this. Like where it's like an activity to do it. Where I don't have to like create and rely on my own.
But what about like printing out just like a recipe and just following the recipe?
I mean, I can do that too, but this is cool. It's
That's
still-
exactly what this is.
Kind of. It's still a little bit daunting, especially when they have to tell you how to like mix it and you have to put this. Like, yeah, you can follow it to a T, right? But then it, like, I feel like you can get scared. At least I get scared when I'm like, fuck, am I doing it the right way? Like, is this supposed to be correct?
So it's
Like-
even less figuring out on your end.
Yeah.
I see.
I think I think it's a fun concept, but it looks like for children.
My level of cooking is
If
child.
I see an adult use this, I would laugh in their face.
I feel like it's more work. Cause then you have to fucking get the shrimp and align it perfectly, and you're spending way more time doing that instead of just grabbing the shrimp and throwing it in the bowl.
Yeah.
But I think this is like a program that's gonna eventually help you like graduate out of.
So IKEA's making programs now.
So this is a warm up. They're saying first you gotta view food as fun for people that don't see food as fun.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to get
I
at.
see.
But I feel like for
That's
you,
what I'm
you're
trying
gonna
to
even do this and be like, yeah, Grubhub. You know?
It's too much work. Cause this is a lot more work than actual cooking.
That's what I'm thinking too. Because like when you cook and you understand food, you don't need any of that shit. You just go, oh, bop, 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 throw it in, cook it, and you're done. Like
It's hard to lay out 36 pieces of shrimp like one by one. Yeah.
Is it the shape of the shrimp on the paper?
Yeah, it's
And with your OCD ass, you're gonna like.
You might really like that though.
I know, that's why I'm like,
What are you gonna do when you can't find salmon in that shape?
Yeah.
And you can't
She has
cut
to
it?
cut it. Oh, she can't cut it.
Or like on the first one, what if you want more ravioli pieces than just the 6 that they
because you're
gave
like,
you?
She's just gonna follow the instructions.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Then she's not gonna cook anything else.
I'll just cook another page.
Yeah.
I'll just cook another page.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, food too should just be looked at something. Like I said, everybody kind of like looks at food like a burden, and it shouldn't be a burden. Like honestly, it should be something that's fun because it's a necessity of fucking life. You know what I mean?
I know, but
Do
then
you
that's
get
like,
scared when you have to make cereal?
No, it's cereal.
but she calms down on the first bite.
That'd be so funny. Like you make cereal and then it catches on fire. Like what the fuck? Why?
Like, wait, cereal doesn't go in the microwave?
No.
Because there's stuff as easy as cereal to make, like rice, and then you can make.
I can do all of that. I can. I'm like totally, exaggerating where I'm like, I can't cook. I just, oh my god,
I just don't
save
like
me.
it.
you might like baking because baking is very precise. I fuck up baking all the time because in the middle of me reading it, I'm like, you too controlling. You too controlling.
But then I mean, sometimes you would have to adjust it though, depending what you're baking. So if you're like baking bananas, like you may not.
You're a good baker.
You may not need as much sugar as you think you need.
Yeah, see all that scientific stuff too. If you need to be knowledgeable.
But like.
No, you just taste it.
But people get like discouraged from cooking too, because like they'll cook one thing and it doesn't turn out right. They're like, oh, I suck. It's not that case. You just do it again and again. It's like anything that you do. It's practice.
Yep.
Like when I remember
know
the
that
first
about
time
myself. I
I
know.
ever made lasagna, like it was the same shit that Joe's doing. I was like, I don't know how much cheese I gotta put in. I put in the whole bag. And I was like, damn, I like cheese. And then when I took it out, I put the spoon in and then lifted the whole lasagna out. I was like, I can't eat this, and I threw it away. It was it was terrible. There is such thing as like too much cheese.
There's no such thing as too much cheese.
I know someone that doesn't want to be burned by the oil or be burned by like hot water when they're like drunk.
You know the weirdest fucking
Who
people
does?
I mean, those are like 2 of the reasons why they don't want to cook is because like they're just afraid that the oil will.
But listen, when the water's hot, you don't do this.
Unless they're afraid. They're just like,
I don't know anyone that's like,
Like, how do they throw stuff in oil? I'm trying to figure that shit out. It's not like you're throwing in dice and shit. You know, like.
Sometimes it pops.
It does.
I mean, when
It
it
does.
pops.
That shit burned me the other day. Over the weekend, we were cooking together, and I was like, pop, and I was like, God damn, I got cum shot on my chest.
you gotta get those like covers.
No, well, the reason why that happens is like when you fry things, you can't have any water on it. So water, hot oil, it explodes.
Yes.
So a lot of the times when you guys do, like people do like tempura fry, and they have like water on their hands, or they don't batter it right, and they throw it in, it pops
explodes.
because of the water content inside. That's like when you do like deep fried vegetables or like shiso leaf. Or you know how they like fry basil?
Yeah.
When they do it, they throw the basil and they cover it. Because there's so much moisture and it explodes everywhere.
All right, for our next story, it has been announced that Michael Phelps will be racing a shark.
Oh, so that's real. What? I saw and I thought it was jokes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait, is this shark like retired, super old, sick? Like, is it fucked up?
I have so many questions as well because I'm thinking like, how are they gonna set this up? Like, what's the logistics of it? How are they gonna race? And not only that, but sharks swim really fast.
Those sharks
there's
swim
no
like
way.
60 miles an hour.
That's
That's what they
they-
were created for.
Are they gonna marinate Michael Phelps before he jumps in?
I just saw them going, ready, set, go.
Done.
Ready, on your mark, get set.
I know, I'm so curious too. Like, I want to see how this pans out.
I like how he waited until the countdown. Though.
He's a
Your
good
shark
sportsman.
is good.
He's a
Yeah.
good sportsman.
3, 2, 1.
I just pictured him going in.
Wanted to keep it fair.
At least Michael Phelps has a lot of motivation to swim fast.
That's what people are saying too.
Well, maybe they'll have a divider, but obviously he's not gonna. I don't understand what the point of this is.
What's the stunt here? Come on.
To see how fast he really is.
No, so this is all to launch Discovery Channel's annual Shark Week, which launches July 23rd. So that's what this whole.
I always hear amazing things about Shark Week.
Yes.
And I never watched a single
Yep.
one. I
Can
gotta
someone
watch
catch
it.
me up? What the fuck is Shark Week?
Everyone always talks like everyone.
I
says
know
how
I'm
dope it
missing
is.
out.
I think from what I know, there's like this huge misconception about sharks and how like vicious they are, and so people want to dispel that.
Yeah.
So Shark Week is where they just educate people on sharks.
But everyone loves it though. Like Joe Rogan, Jay Leno, The Rock, like literally everyone rants and
Or
raves
they
about
get paid
it.
because it's a brand
No,
deal.
it's on their own. You hear them on their own. Like they're like off on like some Jimmy Kimmel show, or they're out over here on Channel 5 News after they win a basketball game. Yo, Shark Week's this shit. It's like you just hear in the most random places.
I agree. I've seen it once and it was pretty dope because they have like they educate you about sharks, but then also like the cinematic shots that they have, it just looks so badass.
I don't know. I don't like sharks. I like them from a distance, but I just don't like it like, you know, like what white people like them. You know what I'm saying?
From a distance.
Let's swim with them. Whoa! You know?
Like when they're like, someone's in the house. Let me go check what that is in the dark.
I respect sharks. Like I'm not. If I see one in the water, I'm not gonna try to harpoon them. You know, but I'm not trying to swim with them and try to dispel like disbelief about their like viciousness. You know.
He's not lying. We were in Hawaii and we actually were in a shark cage swimming with sharks, and he's like, fuck no, I'm not doing it.
I didn't do it.
He overslept that morning. Conveniently overslept.
You
I
pussy.
didn't conveniently oversleep.
Yeah, you did.
I told you guys I wasn't going, and I slept in.
You know we don't take no for an answer. We're gonna bug you until you freaking don't do it.
I just look like a seal in the water. So you guys aren't the.
We were in a
It
cage.
doesn't matter, dude.
And they're Galapagos sharks. They're different from tiger sharks.
And the guy also told me the wave never hit the boat ever. So
That's
We would have died. We would have died.
why did great white sharks today? Like just like a whole bunch of them. Like
the cage accidentally falls.
yeah.
Oh no.
I like sharks the way Asian people like them. I want to eat them.
Alright, for our last story, there is this alarm clock that has been stuck inside of a wall for 13 years, and every day it goes off.
I love this one.
Why? Why?
What an asshole! Who did that?
I know.
Show the video, Tiff.
That's kind of scary. It doesn't run on batteries? What the fuck?
It does.
For 13 years, the battery didn't die?
Tell me what the battery is.
Oh my
I
god.
want to buy those.
It's solar powered.
Jerry Lynn says he dropped the clock tied to a string
Drop the clock.
vent. Set to go off 10 minutes later, it would let him know where to punch a hole in the living room wall to pass a wire through for a TV hookup.
As I was laying it down, all of a sudden I heard it go thunk as it came loose. And, well, that's not a real problem. You know, it's still going to go off, and it did.
He couldn't pull it back, but he figured
Maybe 3-4 months, it'll run out of battery. That was in September of 2004.
Still so going cute. Off.
Jerry's wife Sylvia says the sudden ring can come as a jolt to unsuspecting guests.
It starts with a soft beep, 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 beep. And
Oh my god. That's gonna give you PTSD, dude.
And that will set people
We'll start punching holes in the walls.
All in all, it's just another clock in the wall.
Oh my god.
You hear that?
You hear that?
Beep, 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 beep.
That's fucking nuts.
That's so
I can't live like that, dude.
I know, they lasted 13 years so far.
If you
Wait,
want to live a routine lifestyle, that's the perfect thing to do. Punch a hole in your drywall and then put an alarm clock in there and then seal it. So now you have to wake up at that time every single day.
You just move out.
That's true.
How did he explain how it lasted for so long? I missed that part.
Oh, he was just saying that he figured that the batteries would run out like 3 or 4 months, but it's been 13 years and it still hasn't.
Fuck. What kind of battery are those?
It could just be like, you know those OG, those like flat looking alarm clocks, those little clocks that are like this thin. It looks like a calculator.
Doesn't take
Those things last forever.
I don't know, it's gonna be 13 years though.
That's a great advertisement for a battery commercial, you know.
I know they should get a
13 years and still going.
Mario loves setting her alarm, dude. Like it's like the most annoying fucking thing on earth.
Maybe she loves it. She's like, yes!
Like it's like this. She knows that she has to wake up at 10 a.m., right? But she'll set her alarm at 8 a.m. and they're set like 17. Because it's the most fucking annoying thing ever.
Do they all go off simultaneously like a symphony?
So she'll set it up and then
And then she wakes up at like 9:30.
yeah, and so she'll wake up.
Does she have an iPhone?
Well, she does it on her phone, and then she has another one across from her bed where she has to get up, walk, and turn it off.
Oh, shit.
But even that doesn't work, so she'll get back, and then she'll. So this is me. So she has to go to work early, right? I don't. I wake up and then it's work time, you know. So I'm just like chilling, and then it's like 7 a.m. It goes off. I'm like, sweetie, alarm. She goes, okay. Sets another one. She sleeps. I'm like, it goes off again, sweetie. Okay. wake the fuck up! Like, just stop! Like, you're up, just go! And it just constantly...
She actually sets it.
Yeah, it just goes off and off and
She's
off.
waking up to set
and then she'll
it.
get up and then she'll hit the one that's farther away, like the actual physical clock.
And she goes back in bed.
Turns out she goes back in
I
bed.
get it.
But she knows that if she hears 1, she's not gonna wake up. But the thing is, I just want to sleep more. But like, it's more disturbing for you to wake up 15 times.
Yeah.
It doesn't help you rest.
Well, when you're awake and conscious and aware of that, yes. But when you're in your bed and it's warm and it's comfortable and you had like the best sleep ever, it doesn't make any sense. You just want to go back to that place.
I still don't get it because, like, let's say if you have to be somewhere by 10, right? And let's say the latest you have to wake up, and you've already mapped it out, and you know you can. If you wake up by 9, you can be out of the house by 9:30 and be there. For me, I would just set my alarm at 9 so I can have the best sleep all the way till 9 instead of sleeping until 7 and having crazy interrupted
But
sleep
you're
from
also,
7
I
to
think,
9.
a morning person. So for you, it's like as soon as it goes off, you can just spring out of bed, you know?
But from like 7 to 9, I would still rather have 2 hours
Yeah.
of uninterrupted sleep versus having interrupted 2 hours.
Scientifically speaking, too, it's more restful that way.
Yeah.
So I figured out now that the moment she gets out of bed, I just put raw eggs right there. So she, then she wakes up.
No, I'm the same. I mean, I don't exaggerate like that and put 15 alarms, but I think from whatever time I have to wake up and then 30 minutes after that, I have alarms in between, like every 10 minutes, because I kind of do that too. I'll wake up, I'll turn it off, I'm like, okay, I'm getting up, and then I'll go back to sleep. And since I know that about myself, I have to give myself 30 minutes of waking up, and then
Wouldn't it be better if you just had the extra 30 minutes to sleep?
it would be better, but it's really hard to get up on the first
After the, oh.
I mean, I agree too with that. And then also, like, I'm actually paranoid because if I do just set one alarm, if I follow your way of doing it, there's times where like I've slept through it and I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, me too. That's why I have 30 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Because what I was saying, like with Meryl, that I thought was odd is that she gets up and then she sets it and then goes to sleep. Because I don't do that. I set up 30 minutes of intervals of alarms.
Sometimes I'm like, there's like
I've
a
done that
snooze button,
before.
right? You just snooze it.
Yeah, I've done that before. Like, but it's usually when I have less than 6 hours of sleep. So that's when it's like danger zone. Oh shit, I might sleep through the whole thing. So then I get up and I go, I got 15 more minutes. I'm just gonna sleep 15 minutes. And then I wake up and then I get up. I get up to change it.
and then go back to sleep.
Yeah. You never done that?
I mean, usually too. I mean, if I have to go.
Well, 17 times is pretty excessive though. I think
a lot.
once is pretty okay.
You know what happened to me though? It's like I do the LA thing now, where it's just like, okay, I know that it's gonna take me 15 minutes to get here, so I'll leave 15 minutes before. That doesn't work like that.
We know.
I know. You guys know. So what should happen is that you should plan to leave a lot earlier because you might have to take a shit. You might have to, something might happen. There might be something you might have to attend to. But I'm like, I'm smart. I'm gonna leave. I know it's take 15 minutes, but then there's traffic that something happens, so I'm always like 10, 20 minutes late.
So then if you know that, why don't you leave extra early?
Because sometimes I like to, I don't know.
To give us heart attacks.
No, but I'm always here.
We're his snooze button.
We are.
I'm always here 10 minutes late. That's my thing.
You were good today, right? Was he on time today?
He was actually.
Okay.
I had a good night's sleep last night. I knocked the fuck out. What's up, you sexy fucking useless motherfucking bitches? If you want to follow us, you could check out all our fucking links in the description box below, you fucking bitches. Other than that, videos are up there.